Hello, my name is Soshi Silva, and today I'm going to be talking about bats and their necessity for our agriculture and our economy. According to the Department of Interior, there are over 1,400 species of bats, but don't fear them, no, not even the measly 1% of vampire bats. We have bats to thank for not only the health of our agriculture, but tasty tequila, and without them, we might not even have a rainforest. Too much fear-mongering and lack of education has caused their dwindling numbers, therefore increasing the need for human intervention, such as increased pesticides and plant cloning. Bats have been a longtime passion of mine, studying books and working hand in hand with local researchers and rehabilitators. I have gathered enough information to help the common listener to be informed and to not fear our cute but vital creatures. We are affected by bats every day, from those pesky mosquitoes at night to that tasty tequila you had last weekend. Today my goal is to tell you some key points about bats and how they contribute to pollination, pest control, and seed dispersal, and talk about their economic role in our agriculture, and also facing some dangers that they face today. These little creatures are the key element to biodiversity. According to the NAPPC brochure of pollinating bats, there are over 500 species of flowers, and 67 of those rely on bats. According to the Winter 2008 edition of Bat Conservation International, the flying fox is responsible for bananas, agave, and even eucalyptus. How about pest control? Insect-eating bats can determine how much pesticides we use. The less bats we have, the more pesticides we'll use around the world. For example, the Mexican free-tailed bat eats earworms, which affect the corn crop. But luckily, Barracan Cave is the largest Mexican free-tailed bat cave located near San Antonio, Texas, which has saved local farmers over $400,000 in U.S. crop loss and pesticides, according to the Tuttle June 6 edition of Bats and Mosquito Control Research. Now, the little brown bat, which is also seen all over the United States and especially North Carolina, they take care of 1,000 mosquitoes per night, and if it's a nursing mother, even more. Fruit-eating bats are vital to the regrowth of our rainforest. They are the only animal that can eat larger amounts of fruit and travel longer distances for seed dispersal, according to the Wilson edition 2005. They also have a highly sought-after fertilizer called guano, which villages in Southeast Asia used to eat bats, but now solely depend on collecting bat guano to produce their $1.1 billion industry in fertilizer, which is pretty neat. As you can see, I spoke about bats in our ecosystem, but also dabbled in their economic role. Let's see how their dwindling numbers are affecting our pockets. Our use of pesticides have increased since World War II, causing the U.S. up to $10 billion in economic damages. $2 billion from groundwater, and groundwater alone, according to the 2005 book of Environmental and Economic Cost of the Application of Pesticides Primarily in the United States. Durian, the most sought-after Southeast Asian fruit, is a $24.9 billion industry, according to the King of Fruits 2011, and they are dependent on the black flying fox. The agave plant needs plants to pollinate them. They are the most effective pollinator for night blooms. According to Merlin Tuttle research, the lesser long-nosed bat is primarily the main pollinator. Tequila industry alone is a $26.5 billion industry, and agave nectar is a $75 million industry. The plant alone also produces fibers and fertilizers for local farmers to use for textiles and farming. Now that I have spoken about the importance of bats around the world, let me talk about some common misconceptions. True or false? Bats are all vampires and spread diseases. Only 1% of bats, false. Only 1% of bats, according to Bat Conservation International, are vampire bats. They snack on sleeping livestock, not us. Bats are resistant to diseases, and since they are mammals, most mammals have the potential to carry rabies, but only less than 1% of the population actually die from rabies from bats, according to the United States National Parks. But bats fly into people's hairs. They don't. If they do fly into your hair, because they depend on echolocation, they're probably trying to catch a bug that was flying around you. Many of these superstitions come from old folktales and scary movies. Let's help our local bats by educating ourselves on bat ecological importance of bats. You've already done the first step by listening to my speech. Here are some key ways that we can help our local bats. Educating yourself, educating others about bats, putting up bat houses, and push your local community and city to focus on bat conservation. These bat houses here are done by the University of Florida to educate other people. And do not enter unknown and unmarked caves. We can spread diseases that only affect bats that way. Today I discussed the ecological and economical impact bats have in the US and parts of the world. People's fears and misunderstandings of them have greatly affected our use of pesticide use, from the food we eat and to the use in our home. We have destroyed their homes, spread diseases, and fabricated lies to keep them unseen and forgotten. But as you can see, they are the key contributor to a thriving agriculture and the heart of our ecosystem. Don't let them disappear.